Welcome back to another live and F5 Livecast. I'm your host, Tom Quiet, and we are here at CMA Fest Day 2. We have Runaway June with us. How's it going today, y'all?
Hi, we're great.
Awesome. Now, I do have to admit something. I feel like I manifested this interview.
Oh.
Because about 3 weeks ago, I had a band on the podcast. They came down from Dallas. So I'm based in Waco. They came down from Dallas. They were Runaway Sky, was the name of their band.
Oh my gosh, how funny.
And so in the back of my head, for whatever reason, I kept calling them Runaway June when I was doing like promo stuff. And I was like, and I told them that story and they laughed and they're like, yeah, we get that once in a while. And I was like, but that's a completely different interview. So we'll talk about, and then in the middle of that interview, I got my approval email for CMA in the middle of the interview.
No way.
And then I saw you guys were going to be here. And I'm like, well, this is almost fate at this point, right?
You spoke it into existence.
So cool.
That was awesome.
So, yeah, I felt like I had to share that with y'all.
So
that's
glad
so
you did.
cool.
Love it.
I gotta check out Runaway Sky now.
I know.
Yeah, it was like, I felt so bad doing it to him, but it was like, sorry.
It happens. It happens all the time. Sometimes people will call us Runaway Jane, and
Yeah.
we're like, no, it's not it, but that's okay.
Fair
There's
enough.
a lot of people to remember,
Yeah.
so.
Fair enough. So how did y'all come together? How long you guys been playing music together?
It's been maybe 2.5 years now at this point, and we all are in Nashville, and it's a small community of music, and we're all songwriters, and so mutual friends. And Natalie and I have known each other 15 plus years, and Stevie and I have known each other 7 years. So through songwriting is how we formed.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And you guys are based here in Nashville now, or where are you guys based out of?
Yeah, we're in Nashville.
Awesome. I forgot to have you guys introduce yourselves, so let's do that really quick, just so everybody has a name or a voice to the name or a name to the voice, and we'll start from my left here, I guess.
Okay, I'm Jennifer Wayne.
Stevie Woodward.
And Natalie Stovall.
Awesome. Thank you. Sorry. I'm trying to get better about that because I'm used to doing like solo acoustic acts, and it's like, okay, we don't really have to introduce them, but
Yeah, it's a little trickier with three.
But it's all good. So how's CMA Fest been treating y'all?
It's been amazing. We played the Riverfront stage yesterday at 2:30, and it was such an awesome show. The crowd was amazing, and it was so hot out there. The fact that they were still standing was like crazy.
I know.
But it was an awesome show. We played brand new songs we had never played with our band before, and it was just really, really fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I did a live podcast on Wednesday, and originally we were going to do it outside, and went out to the backstage. There was no shade or anything, and I'm like, you remember how you said we could do it inside if we needed to? I think we're going to go do that because I will die doing 2 hours out here.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, it was 95 and direct sunlight, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that one.
Yeah.
So. But, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know.
so fun.
I don't know how y'all do extended set, especially here in Nashville. If you're playing down on Broadway, having to play 3-4 hour sets. I don't know how musicians do it.
It's unbelievable that they can do that.
Right.
It really is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're in the middle of CMA. I don't know why I want to keep saying CRS, but CMA Fest. Where are you guys kind of at creatively right now? Are you writing, releasing? Where are you guys kind of at?
Well, we have some new music that we are releasing next month is the
Nice.
first one. We're going to be releasing 3 new songs, one after the next in the next few months.
Nice.
So we just went into the studio with Christian Bush, who it was one of the most amazing experiences of our lives getting to work with him as
Nice.
a producer. He's so inspiring and creative, and he's so passionate.
Yeah.
And so he really pushed us on these new songs. And this next one that we're releasing is called New Kind of Emotion, and it's one of, I think all 3 of us, definitely my favorite songs that we've ever written and performed together.
Nice.
So
That's absolutely amazing. That's really cool. And so is it all building to like an EP or an LP, or is it like singles?
yeah, right now it's singles, but we just released an EP a few months ago, and so we are building towards a full album,
Gotcha.
which we are very much looking forward to.
I've always kind of liked that strategy where you do like multiple EPs, whether it's 2 or 3, and then you release it as a full length with it. Like instead of like a third EP, you release a full length, but it has 3 or 4 new songs.
We can focus on everything, kind of give everything a little bit more love that way instead of just one big thing all at once.
Yeah.
But I will say I will never ever give up on full length albums.
No.
They're my favorite thing. So.
Especially when you put them out on vinyl. That's
Yes,
an
I know.
experience.
Oh,
I
that's the
love it.
dream.
It-
Can you just speak that into existence
Yeah,
for us
Yes.
right
Yes.
now?
Apparently I do. So, no, I love vinyl. Anytime I go to a show, especially like an independent show, and I see an artist they have like vinyl pressed, it's like yes, I want that piece of art right there.
Yes.
Yes, it's going to cost me $40, but that's fine because I don't even necessarily have to play the album because it's like.
It is. It's a piece of art. You're
Yeah.
so right. And then it's like you almost appreciate the music a little bit more when you listen to it that
Yeah.
way. I don't know what it is
Yeah.
about it, but it's like you focus more on it, and it becomes. I don't know. It's very cool. I would love to put out a vinyl one
Yeah.
day. That would be amazing.
I went to a record store. I lived in Tallahassee for a couple of years, and they had an old vintage shop that would always have like vinyl records, and like it was a lot of really obscure stuff. But every once in a while, you'd find a real piece of gem, like somebody's radio demo or something.
Oh, wow.
Like I found DMX's like first radio demo.
Get out
And
of
I'm
here.
like,
That's so cool.
I'm not even a big fan of DMX, but like, yes, please.
Yeah.
So you just
Absolutely.
find like all these really weird radio demos, and then like the not awkward, but odd B-side cuts of like somebody singing somebody else's song, and it's like, oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
but-
Very cool.
No, that's awesome. So CMA Fest, what's kind of your plans afterwards? Are you guys hitting the road, or what do you got kind of cooking?
Yeah, we actually have a show in San Diego, so we're
Nice.
actually Jen's getting ready to go to the airport after this, and Natalie and I are waking up at like 4 a.m. to go to California, and then when we get back, we're just playing shows and working on our new music. So,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You staying busy for the most
Yeah.
part.
I know. Thank you so much for interviewing us.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's awesome.
I know you guys got a tight schedule here. I was sitting there. We were trying to get you
Yeah.
in yesterday, and then they were like, "Can you do today?" And I
Oh.
threw out a random time. They're like, "Yes." And I went and looked at the app, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a really short interview, but that's okay."
We appreciate you so
yeah,
much.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Once again, thank you all so much. If anybody wants to check out your music, where's the best place to find it?
Thank you so much.
They can
sorry.
find us on, no, you're good.
I
They can
thought-
find us on all streaming platforms,
Yeah.
Apple, Spotify, Pandora, all of that stuff, and Amazon. And then we also have our Instagram, Runaway June Official, Facebook, all the social medias. We have to cover them all, but you
Yeah.
can find us there.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well,
Thank-
once again, thank you all so much. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll catch you all later.